Hello, it's Julie Daniluk, and I'm here to give you another dose of juicy vitality. Today we're going to cover off my top 5 tactics to heal rosacea. I've noticed a lot of people had perfect skin in their younger years. They hit their late 40s, 50s, and all of a sudden they develop a terrible case of rosacea. We want to reduce inflammation of any sort of skin condition. So let's just start out with saying that we can heal the skin. The skin is our largest organ, and it's often a real first indication that there's inflammation within. So I'm going to walk you through some of the ways that you can heal rosacea, but I just want you to keep in mind this also works for acne. This is also incredibly important for anyone suffering from psoriasis or eczema. Any sort of skin condition can learn from these tips. So tip number 1, I really want you to focus on topical soothing because there's so many anti-inflammatory things that are incredibly powerful. And my very first most important tip is aloe vera is your best friend. It is so cooling energetically. I'd love you to actually buy an aloe vera plant because if you harvest it directly from the plant itself, it's often got the most incredible healing qualities. So it's very cooling energetically, very soothing. So you can pack some powerful herbs in there if you really want to up creating a healing mask. One of my favorite ones to add is turmeric. Turmeric, you can take a very powerful turmeric capsule with 95% curcumin and open it inside of the aloe vera gel. Applied topically, really takes down the heat. Try it on. May leave you a little bit orange, so you want to do it the night before and then have a shower to get rid of it. Because there's nothing funnier than heading out to do a media event and your husband having to wipe turmeric off your nose. Yes, it's really happened. Okay, next up, I want you to use that same turmeric to help you cleanse your liver because the real seed of inflammation of the skin actually starts with liver inflammation. So can we powerfully detoxify the liver? So we want to lean into cruciferous veggies. We want to really make sure that's your broccoli and cabbage and kale. We want to really have lots of organic ambrosia apples. We want to have tons of beautiful things that are very good to your liver. Really up your liver cleansing herbs, things like burdock, anything with dock in the title. So yellow dock, burdock is fantastic. We really want to have fun with culinary things like our dandelion root is also another one. Clean out the liver and you'll find your skin really improves. Next up, we want to look to power foods. We want to get away from the inflammatory foods that may be triggering your rosacea in the first place. Are you willing to let go of the inflammatory foods? Please let go of gluten and dairy and white sugar as the key main components. And you may also find a food that is a particular allergen to. And that's why I really encourage you to focus on the anti-inflammatory elimination plan outlined in my books, Meals That Heal, Inflammation, and Slimming Meals That Heal, because it helps you walk through step-by-step an 8-week program to really eliminate the foods that might be causing your rosacea. One of the biggest culprits is alcohol. It's very hot to the liver. People will notice a rosacea flare overnight. So are you willing to let go of alcohol and find another thing that really helps you with euphoria? There's lots of them out there. I won't necessarily mention them directly, but I'm sure you know what I mean. All right, moving on now to cooling foods. I want you to start to study traditional Chinese medicine because it is one of the most powerful ways to clear up skin conditions. I want you to lean into the cooling foods if you have a hot, aggravated skin condition like rosacea. So I really want to leave the hot spices behind. Leave behind cayenne pepper, black pepper, things that are too hot, and embrace things that are cooling and soothing. So a cucumber is very cold, watermelon is very cold, things that are soothing. For spices, dulse, which comes from the ocean is incredibly cooling. So these are a really top way that you can flip skin cells, encourage healing rapidly, and get away from the heat. Last but not least, oil up. Give yourself an oil change on a cellular level. Remember, we moisturize our skin from the inside out. So it's so important to beef up on the omega-3s that are powerfully anti-inflammatory. Personally, my favorite is Nutri-C because it is a sustainable, tiny fish source. You want to look for the sardines and the anchovies, the little tiny fish that are extremely plentiful in our oceans and much safer than krill oil. Krill oil is dramatically depleted in our oceans. I don't like krill. I really want you to have a beautiful, sustainable fish source. If you are vegan or vegetarian, then you can use NutraVeg, which has a beautiful algae oil in it that does provide a lot of the DHA and also can have some beautiful SDA, stearidonic acid, which is extracted from things like echium, a plant that's powerfully anti-inflammatory as well. So oil up, guys. Really make sure to get those good essential fats. Enjoy more avocados, more macadamia nuts, other things that are rich in the good anti-inflammatory oils. Cut down on your omega-6 oils like canola, soya oil, cottonseed oil, all those terrible genetically modified oils, and embrace the anti-inflammatory. I hope you enjoyed this roundup on how to heal your skin from the inside out, and I look forward to bringing you more juicy tips soon. So keep tuned in, and I'll keep sharing at juliedaniluk.com. Take care.